What's up, people? So today I am not sick in bed, however, I would really like to be. So I am currently in bed because I am feeling a little bit under the weather. Not really. I actually think that there is something wrong with me. And when something is wrong with me, I love to do this thing where I self-diagnose myself. This side of my face clearly has a rash. I've been known to experience many face problems, as you can probably tell from this side of my face. It is very clear in person. I swear if you cannot see it in video, then there may be something wrong with your computer screen. And this is posing a couple of problems in my life. Personally, they're mostly just self-confidence issues, and I'm handling those terribly. So because I'm only 99% sure what the cause of this could actually be, I'm not 100%. I'm going to give you guys the lowdown on the last week of my life to help me recount what could have caused this problem on my face. So recounting to backla. I do not know the English language, so please forgive me. So taking us back to last Thursday, I was on a super secretive mission with my friend Jen X Pen, as you guys probably know her. This super secret mission on Thursday happened to be that we were dune buggying in Pismo Beach, California. This could definitely have caused from the problems that occurred there at Pismo Beach. So Jen and I were in a sand dune park on a beach, and we were dune buggying over these sand dunes, and because of my severely aggressive driving that I am not very proud of, if road rage was a disorder, I probably would definitely be diagnosed with it. So if you guys aren't educated on what a sand dune is, it is basically a dune of sand. That's the best I got. That occurs from the wind blowing in certain directions, and basically it's a sand buildup. Forgive me for everything that's wrong with me right now, please. So we were dune buggying. I'm gonna shorten that to Dougieing. Jen actually decided to get in my dune buggy, which had a passenger seat, with me and let me, you know, take the reins. So we were going over the dunes. I was probably going an illegal 55 miles per hour. I think the beach speed limit was probably 15. So on this particular day, the sky happened to be very gray, and as we were going over this dune, it literally blended into the sky and we really couldn't see the other side of it. This dune in particular happened to have a drop-off. Like in Finding Nemo, the drop-off, it literally dropped off. So we went over this dune and we definitely caught some air. We definitely let out some screams. So as we went over this dune, our camera crew was actually following us in the dune buggy behind us. They unfortunately did not get the memo that I slowed down, you know, a solid 3 miles per hour before going over this dune. And in the lightest way possible, they flipped down the dune. They flipped down a 30-foot sand dune. 3 of them went to the hospital. Paramedics, ambulance, lifeguards, police officers, they all showed up. That is not why this rash is on my face. You know, I just like to say in a non-sarcastic way, thankfully they are all okay, and you know, maybe I should just move on. So taking us to the next day, recalling in my memory why this could have occurred, you know, Jen and I did jump out of a plane, willingly. I know, we're in shock. Jen and I actually went skydiving, which was probably one of the most terrifying yet exciting experiences of my life, and I would do it again right now. On the way up, I would have to say it was absolutely terrifying. I may have let out a few tears, which could have caused some kind of, you know, reaction with the air, leaving me with this rash. I don't think that's why. But once we jumped out of that plane, man, I was having a great time. Jen and I were free falling from 15,000 feet, and that is pretty high, ladies and gentlemen. I felt so nauseous. That's probably because Jen and I had Red Bull and sugar cookies as breakfast. So I actually didn't throw up, and we landed pretty safely on the ground. It wasn't like I landed on my face. So I may have just included that to, you know, brag about the fact that I jumped out of a plane 15,000 feet in the air. We also went cave rappelling and cave spelunking. So I'm just gonna actually scratch that one because I don't think that's why I have this problem, and you guys will see that in depth later in the future. Spelunking. So taking us to Sunday morning when everyone that I was with was actually leaving me in San Francisco because I changed my flight to Monday. Because I wanted to stay in San Francisco for Pride, which was a historic moment considering gay marriage was legalized 2 days before in all 50 states. And I was there in San Francisco. I had nothing to do on Monday. Unfortunately, Jen did. And I decided that it would be a great idea to actually willingly give all of my luggage to the people going home to take for me and stay with 1 backpack and 0 hotel rooms. So I had a great time at the festival. It was amazing to see the parade. It was seriously so cool, and I cannot believe I was there for that moment in history. Later on night, things got a little crazy. I'm just gonna pass over that. So taking me to about 3 a.m. Monday morning when San Fran Pride ended, I went back to the hotel that I had a room at the night before, but you know, not that night. So I thought it would be a good idea to set up, you know, a little sleeping area in the top floor of the stairwell of the hotel that I did not have a room at. So I slept in a stairwell. I'm just gonna, you know, not really go into detail about that because that was not one of my prouder moments. So after I woke up in this stairwell at about 8:30 in the morning, completely confused and discombobulated, I decided I'm gonna go cop some free breakfast and I'm gonna go down and, you know, have a nice meal at this hotel that I did not have a room at, and continued to fall asleep on the lobby couch. The manager came up to me and asked me if I was all right. I decided that was probably my cue to leave. It's coming back to me now. This is when I laid down in the parking lot. So I had about a couple more hours to kill. I decided to go lay down in the parking lot. Yeah. So I proceeded to take about a 2-hour nap in this hotel parking lot with this side of my head on my bag. I was wearing a hoodie, which is why there is a line, and this half of my face is currently in the process of peeling off because it is severely sunburned. I wish I had a much cooler explanation for why half of my face looks like it's on fire. I'm just gonna have to deal with the tan line going down half my face. So if you guys see some nice selfies from this direction, you know why. Well, I guess I got my diagnosis for myself that I already knew, but you know, I had to just drag it out for you guys because I had some pretty good stories to tell. If you guys enjoyed this video, you can go ahead and give it a thumbs up because I would really appreciate that. And who knows, you know, maybe your thumb will just help the healing process of this mess, and we'll just see it better tomorrow. And because you know now it is summer, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. What is one of the worst sunburns you have ever gotten? I think this would definitely take the cake. By myself, in San Francisco, a city I've never been to, with a backpack, no sunscreen, no hotel room, slept in a stairwell, ate some free breakfast. It was a great 24 hours. Make sure to go follow my social media links, which will all be down below, to stay updated with me throughout the week. Recently, I've just been finding myself in some situations I cannot hold back from sharing, and that is where I share it first. Just go like my Instagrams, okay? Also, if you guys did not know, I have a public Snapchat, so you can go add me there. You can actually just hover your phone over this image, which is my Snapchat image, and it will add me as a friend. So you can go do that right now. Just whip out your phone, pause this video, and do so. But yeah, that is about it for this video. I'm gonna go tuck myself into bed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please pray for me that this gets better by next week, and I will see you guys then. Love you guys.